guys, so I thought I'd do another DVD and Blu-ray update. It's been a little while since I last did one. This is all that I've bought recently, and this is kind of to get me through. Well, get me through. This is kind of what I bought, considering that it's October, Halloween around the corner. This is, I think, this is all horror. Well, except for one movie, but yeah. I thought, I need to buy some movies before, so I have stuff to watch for this time of year. So I'll be watching. Well, some of these I already have, like one or two movies, but I'll be getting to a couple of these. But anyway, that's all I want to start off with. I'm gonna get. Without further ado, I'll get to these now. I'll talk about these. So, Red House Video had a sale. Friday the 13th sale. That was last month. Yeah, last month. So I need to take advantage of that. So I bought quite 8 movies, I think, from those guys. But like the DVDs were cheap, like Blood Orgy of the She Devils here, which I haven't seen this. This is the old Image release, which I think there was a DVD release that came after, which has it's more of like a photograph type of cover. I actually kind of like his artwork though on it. It's kind of neat with it. Like a ritual they're doing there, and the woman with the bat, behind her. Yeah, I guess in some ways I prefer this cover to the other one. Yeah. So they perform rituals, and they have this woman here, and this is Ted B. Michaels. He directed this. He also did The Corpse Grinders. Maybe I should do it on the right. I don't know if it really matters. But anyway, you get the idea what this movie's about. Terrifying, being plunged into the depths of hell. So, should be fun. Kind of an exploitation kind of a movie here. And I got this movie, Found, which is a serial killer type of movie. Yeah, which I'm into those. It helps if I'm in the mood for them. But I'll be watching this soon. I actually have a gas mask, like the GP5, like this one. I mean, I have a different canister than this because I think the old ones tend to contain asbestos. But maybe I'll show off that gas mask at some point. I'm not wearing it right now, but it's a GP5. It's black. The movie Dead Man Shoes also has the same gas mask in it. If you've seen that movie, but if you haven't, it's worth checking out. But yeah, Found. I'm really interested in this. Basically, this kid is into horror movies, and then his brother is a serial killer. And the kid is like, it says he's an ideal 5th grader on the back. Then darkness, falls into his life. It says fall over. I don't know. That's kind of a weird. Or is this being followed? Say it comes into his life or takes over his life. I think it's a better way to put it. But anyway, I look forward to checking this out. It's also on Tubi, but I figured just get the DVD. It was cheap, Basically, I stole the DVDs. If you think about it, like $3 or $4, $3 to $5 each, I think. Plus with the coupon code. I mean, I did pretty good in that regard. Yeah, and I'm starting to get into some of the Unearthed stuff, which I like Unearthed. I don't have a lot of their movies, but Frankenstein's Bloody Nightmare, this movie interested me. So I guess this guy, I haven't watched this yet either, but I'll be watching it soon. He, brilliant young Victor Carlstein finds himself lost in an abyss of personal turmoil and professional stress after a woman he most likely seemed to love dies when he covers his own mysterious medical facility. Determined to keep her alive, Victor uses a mechanically enhanced reanimated corpse to murder young women in order to furnish raw parts for her new body, among other things. So, yeah, this sounds, you know, I don't know if I'll enjoy this necessarily, but, you know, I'm interested nonetheless. That's the DVD right there. Yeah, I think mostly this is saw the DVD. You know, since I've already taken off the plastic wrap. Mechanics, also unearthed. But I've heard about this one. I've known about this for a while. It's French. It's animation. I guess stop motion. I'll definitely be watching this soon because I'm interested in this. And most French horror I enjoy. Well, enjoy. I mean, some of it's pretty extreme. I don't think this is on the extreme spectrum. You know, like New French Extremity. But this definitely caught my attention, and I figured, you know, I gotta get it because it looks odd, it looks bizarre, but you know, I mean, sometimes that's all you need. It's only 70 minutes long. Yeah, and I'll be reviewing. Maybe I should put my Letterboxd profile in the description because I meant to do that before and I never did, or maybe I did, I don't remember. But basically, I'll be reviewing whatever of these I watch for the 31 Days of Horror, which I'm into day. Last one was yesterday. That was Uninvited, the Killer Cat movie, the 80s Killer Cat movie. So I reviewed that, and I'll be reviewing one today. I'll be watching one today. I don't really remember what I'll be watching. It's probably something off on demand. But yeah, 31 Days of Horror. So what I'll do is I'll review those, and I think at the end of the month I'll make like a list. You know, 31 Days of Horror 2019 or something like that. But I mean, that's kind of, I digress. You know. Anyway, Theatromorphos. I think I'm saying that correctly. It's supposed to be body horror, from what I understand. I don't know much about it. The Theatromorphos is a French word meaning the visible signs of an organism's decomposition caused by death. One day, a young and beautiful girl wakes up and finds her flesh rotting. Wow. Okay, so this will probably disgust me, but, you know, I'm okay with that. I think I can get behind that. This also includes short films, Coming Home, La Petite Mort, and Purgatory. So I don't know if they're from the same director, Eric Falado. I don't know how you say that, but anyways, I think this is also French. Yeah, it is. That's what I just said. It's like, oh, I just pointed that out, but I didn't realize it. Oh well, that's okay. Yeah, I've heard about this one, and I like body horror usually. I mean, yeah. And I wanted to point out, speaking of short films, Found also has short films. Full uncut version of Headless, the movie within the movie, and then there's another one called Deep Dwellers, which is cool that it includes short films. Which I've usually watched those. You know, I know Climax included one of Gaspar Noé's short films, so I watched that one. The one about the soccer ball being kicked around, but it was shot from the point of view of the soccer ball, which was kind of interesting. Like, I've never seen that before, you know. Then I got Visceral, Between the Ropes of Madness, which, you know, depicts bondage, I think, from what I can tell. But hey, that's okay with me. It looks pretty gory, too. But I'll be watching this soon. It's probably going to be one of the more disturbing movies that I'll be watching for the 31 days. But, you know, I mean, I figured, it's Spanish. You know, I might as well check it out. I don't know what language Frankenstein Bloody Nightmare is. That might be English. But anyways, that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also the DVD too. It's just the same as the cover, basically. Yeah. once in a while, I want to watch something disturbing, you know. I don't know if it's necessarily torture. I think there's torture in it, but it's not torture porn, per se. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a term that gets thrown around, too, but I'm not really into the torture stuff. I'm just saying, like, I mean, I liked Hostel, but I don't know if I'm going to watch the sequels. You know, I'm not as interested in those, so if that makes any sense. You know, there's that one, Captivity. I think that's also considered torture porn. Maybe, maybe not. That one was okay. I don't know if I'd watch it again, but, you know, I was interested. I watched that years ago, so. Anywho. More stuff from Grindhouse Video. These last two are. From Severin, All the Colors of the Dark. Sergio Martino, Giallo movie that I was interested in, and I'll be watching this soon because I need to have figured at least one Italian movie. Well, it'll probably be two. It'll probably be this and The Vampire and the Ballerina, which I know I've talked about that previously. I still haven't watched it yet, but I was kind of saving it. You know, at this point, figured I'll just save it for the 31 days. This also includes the soundtrack, which is a nice little bonus. I always like that, you know, I mean, Severin doesn't always include the soundtrack, but it's great that they do that, you know, for movies that, and here's the track list. Movies that are deserving of that, you know, or have that available for them to provide, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, I know there was a set that had this with All the Colors of Giallo, which is the documentary, and then the documentary there's also a separate release of that, which I'll probably end up getting that later, because I'm like somewhat interested in checking that out, but I heard that it covers a lot of movies that, you know, since I'm familiar with a fair amount of Giallo movies, Giallos, however you say it, I figured I kind of want to wait to check that out because it may just be information that, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not worth checking out. I'm just saying that if I'm already familiar with, I may not be into it as much since I'm already familiar with Giallo films. But I'm still kind of interested. But I think I'll get it later on, probably during a sale or something like that. Yeah. I got this movie, Night Killer, which I've heard about, which I think is also Italian. I mean, it's directed by, well, it's just Clyde Anderson, which I don't know. But I think that might be like a pen name for Claudio Fragrasso. So I think he also did Zombie 4, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, there's the back. And this doesn't have a, when I took this out of the package, I noticed it had a bit of weight to it. Which it doesn't have a soundtrack, but what it does have is a catalog. 2019 for Severin, which is really a nice little bonus. Not, because I know Synapse includes catalogs, and I wasn't expecting Severin to do that, which is kind of a nice little thing, Just figured, maybe I'll get Horror of Party Beach, or, what's another one they have? The Other Hell, which, that one interested me. I'll have to get it at some point, And stuff I already have, like Shocking Dark, and Threads, and Turkey Shoot. And there's Zombie 3 and 4. So yeah, my head's kind of cut out of the frame there. But yeah, this is a nice little bonus that I wasn't expecting. Yeah. And this one I've heard is kind of, like, basically this dude looks like Freddy Krueger. And I guess he, Mask Killer Related Finger Glove, so I don't know if it's necessarily a ripoff of Nightmare on Elm Street, but yeah. It says Claudio Fragrasso. Here under the name Clyde Anderson. So this movie was released in Italy Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. The result is part sequel Giallo, part perverted slasher, and 100% batshit insanity that your favorite calls disturbing, nasty, and more inspired than most Italian horror of the early 90s. Okay, so, sounds fun. I don't know if I'll do this one for 31 days, but I figured, I need some more Severin in my life, and, I got a good deal with a coupon code. That's enough about that. I'm going to talk about what I got from the Troma sale. I got 4 movies. They had a sale. I think it was last month. Figured, I want to take advantage of that because I've never bought from Troma directly, and their shipping was, it didn't take that long to get here, these movies. So, yeah. I have Class of Nukem High, which I've seen this, it's been a little while since I've seen it, so I enjoyed revisiting it. Yeah. Here's the back. And I'll show the disc too. There's only one of these that I haven't, well, 2 of these that I haven't opened yet, but everything else, yeah. Yeah, this is if you're into like Troma or even like cheesy B movies, I would check this out. Because it's fun. I mean, it's not like great, but, it's fun. I like I said, I enjoyed revisiting it. And I got Class of Nukem High 2 Subhumanoid Meltdown, which I haven't seen the sequels, so I figured, I should probably get those as well. Because I know, years ago there's a DVD set that included all 3 movies, which I never got my hands on that, but I figured I'll just get the Blu-rays. I mean, they're better quality, and I would probably would have spent as much if I bought the DVD box set anyway, so, or even more, because I think it's out of print now, but I'll take the Blu-rays, and I think there was an edition of this that has DVD and Blu-ray, but, I looked on Film Aficionado, and it mentioned DVD alongside a Blu-ray for this release, but I don't know if that's necessarily the case, because this is just Blu-ray, so I don't know. Anyway, that's, yeah. And then, Class of Nukem High 3, The Good, the Bad, and the Subhumanoid, which looks fun. I haven't opened it yet, but, yeah. Yeah, that's why I opened Part 2 first, because I thought that the DVD was included. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, because I have a Blu-ray player, but it's just odd that the listing is, there's a discrepancy with the listing. It seems like there is anyway, on Film Aficionado, yeah. But yeah, this, I'll be watching those other 2 soon. This isn't horror, but I wanted to watch it. This is, James Gunn did the screenplay for this, so you may know him from Guardians of the Galaxy and Slither. Romeo and Juliet, which is Troma's take on Romeo and Juliet. All these movies from Troma, of course, so, yeah, this is, I look forward to checking this out. This is supposed to be kind of a comedic take on Romeo and Juliet. I think I'll enjoy it, though, yeah. And then I got these last 2 from eBay. Evil Tunes, which David Carradine is in this. So is Dick Miller. The late great Dick Miller is in this movie. I guess it's like animation with live action, but it's, horror, horror comedy sort of. Looks fun. It's Fred Olen Ray. He did movies such as, I think, Deep Space, The Death Master, Teenage Exorcist, Alienator, I think is another one of his, So he's a prolific, B-movie director. Yeah, I look forward to this. So what happened was, side note on this is that I bought it from eBay, and the seller never sent it. out to me. They never, like the shipping was, the shipping status was never updated, you know. So I don't know if they actually ever sent it, or maybe it got lost in the mail or something. But then, so I ended up just buying it from another seller, and it didn't take that long to get here. So, you know. And then lastly, this is the lenticular cover version of Trick or Treat, which I don't know. I have not seen this. I know. I'm kind of, but better late than never, right? Chris Daughtry, who did, or Michael Daughtry, sorry, who did Krampus. So I think this will be a fun anthology for, you know, I've heard it's good. It's worth checking out for this time of year. Initially, I thought, according to the eBay listing, this was a Scream Factory version with the artwork on it. But I'm going to stick with this version because I don't think you go wrong either way. I mean, I'm sure the transfers are nearly identical. I mean, which I don't really get hung up on transfers anyway. So, and this is fine. It's basically the same. Well, it's a little bit different, but yeah. And I think this edition, I don't know if the Scream Factory edition contains the $8. Get up to $8 towards When Movie Ticket to see It Chapter 2, which expires the 8th of next month. I don't know. I might see it in theaters, if not, you know. But that might, you know, if you're interested in this movie, that offer might make you, you know, decide. You might decide over this edition over the other edition, the Scream Factory edition, which has the cool artwork, but you know, I like the lenticular. Like I said, I don't think you're wrong with either one. And so that's it for now. I know I've rambled and gone on and on about movies and other malarkey that has nothing to do with anything really. But, well, I surely, you know, I'm jesting too. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this kind of deep dive into my haul for this past couple weeks. Yeah, I've enjoyed doing this. I have a hard drive out. I was using this earlier. It has nothing to do with anything. Like I said, I'm just going on and rambling. Good hard drive though. 500 gigabytes. Or no, megabytes? Whatever. Yeah, that's it. I don't think I'm going to continue talking about irrelevant things. But, you know, like I said, if I even do this, I'll have this video up, I'd say tonight, for your viewing pleasure. Probably talk about some more movies next month or whenever. I know I have one thing coming. I think it's just one item. Yeah. But I'll be back probably next month or December, around there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And that's it. I know I suck at closing these off, but it is what it is. And I'll see you guys next time.